MP on the mic, 910 The Fan, 105.1 FM. We love this part of the week. It's our Play Chesterfield School Spotlight, and we are excited this morning to welcome in the crew from Manchester High School. We'll get things started with Greg Woodall. He's the activities director out there at Manchester. Greg, good morning. How's it going?
It's going great. How are you doing?
We
lost electricity, so we're standing out in the rain doing this interview with you.
Oh, no. We appreciate you toughing it out. The electricity's out, and you're powering through it, and I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
While you're out there, why don't you tell us about the good things you got cooking right now at Manchester?
We're rolling. All our fall sports are going. Football, we had a big win. I'll pass you over to Mr. Abernethy here in a minute. And field hockey, in the last week we've gotten 2 victories, and girls and boys volleyball are being very successful. So far so good for the start of the fall season here at Manchester.
I love it. And I know we're talking to Greg this morning, and we're going to be talking to Amy as well. Any other athletes or teams that you want to shout out here during this segment?
Yeah, like I said, I got my quarterback here with football, Landen Abernethy, and he's going to talk a little bit about how the football season is going so far. And like you said, Amy with the field hockey.
Fantastic. We'll start with Landen, and we're excited to chat with him this morning. All right, Landen, you with us?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good morning. Thanks for hanging out in the rain. You guys going to practice in the rain today?
Oh yeah, always. Yes, sir.
I love it. Quarterback for Manchester, and you guys obviously off to a strong start again this season. Tell us what's been going well out there this year.
We had obviously a rough loss week 1 against a really good team, but it was pretty good coming back and having a big win after a bye week against Powhatan, and they're a really good team, obviously better than they have been in years past, and Elliot did a great job, and defense played very well. We still have a lot of rough things we have to fix on offense, but when things start to click, I think we're going to be pretty dangerous and hard to beat.
What was it like having the week off early? Because you mentioned the Highland Springs game, and obviously those have been very highly anticipated games every time you play them. A chance to kind of step back afterward and reassess, maybe.
It was pretty nice to have a bye week because, like I said, with the new coach and a bunch of young players, we needed a week of practice to kind of get things straightened out. And you kind of have 2 options after a big loss like that. You can either be a team that loses every game and just struggles for the rest of the season, or you can step up and be a good team who has the culture and the strength to bounce back and win more games. So there were a lot of questions that week that I think we came and showed that we had an answer the following week. So it was a pretty fun week to have practice with coaches flying around and players flying around, a lot of energy, and a lot of dudes have stepped up since then.
Yep, Landen Abernethy, quarterback for Manchester. Happy to have him with us here on the program this morning for our Athlete Spotlight. And coming in as a freshman last year and being the quarterback of the team, how have you kind of developed your leadership style and worked to kind of win everybody over who, you got some older guys on your line and on your team?
Yeah, it's been interesting, especially as somebody who I moved from Texas, and I didn't really know that many people my freshman year. And they're obviously older than me and a lot of guys who know everyone. So it's been an awesome challenge to try and, like you said, win these guys over and be the best leader I can. Cause that's your role as a quarterback is to try and be a leader of the offense. And a lot of people don't notice the other stuff that goes on in practice and the responsibilities the coaches give you. And, a lot of stuff that just makes you a better leader, not just in football, but kind of around the school and everything else. So it's been, like I said, an awesome challenge.
Nice. Before we let you go and move on, anybody else on the team who you want to give props to? 40-27 win. Obviously, a lot of great performances there across the board.
I mean, we've had a bunch of receivers step up. We've had the O-line. We have a very young O-line, a lot of dudes who haven't played very many varsity snaps. And we got beat up pretty bad week 1, but they really, really stepped in that position. And we had great receiver play, great O-line play. And as you know, the defense absolutely, I mean, for lack of a better way to say it, they won us the game. And it was pretty awesome to see those guys work that hard and do that good of a job.
Awesome. We appreciate the time, and if you don't mind passing it over to Amy, we'll keep this party going.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You bet. All right, joined now on the 910 The Fan Play Chesterfield Athlete Spotlight by Amy Nguyen, field hockey player for Manchester for the Lancers. And good morning, Amy. How's it going?
Good morning. I'm doing good. How about you?
We're doing great here. Tell us about how the season's gone so far for the field hockey team.
Right. So we're starting this year with the new head coach, and that's been pretty cool. He's been really encouraging. He's been really involved with our team. And so we started our season off with a pretty bad lose, I would say. But after that, we practiced like Landen, similar to the football team. We practiced, and we got better. And I think we're going to do pretty well from now on. Nice.
Am I seeing this right? You guys have a game tonight against Monacan?
Yes, sir. Hopefully, if the rain doesn't cancel it.
that is a great point. It's been raining for a couple of days now. What year are you in school?
I'm going to be a senior this year, or I am a senior this year.
Nice. I guess what's it like doing your last round of field hockey, and what are you have any plans for the future?
It's been both bittersweet, but it's been really fun being able to take the last year out with a lot of my teammates. I've been playing with them for like all 4 years in my high school, and it's just been really fun, like taking all that in. And after high school, like most people would probably try to play in the collegiate level, but I think I just fell in love with the sport a little bit too late. So I plan on joining a club team, field hockey team, when I'm in college.
Nice. Well, that'll be a ton of fun. Do you know where you're going to college yet? Have you taken visits?
No, I'm probably thinking either JMU or Virginia Tech, somewhere like that. Two
great schools. We love both of them around here. Amy Nguyen joins us from the field hockey team, Manchester Lancers. And Amy, anybody else on the team who's had great performances recently who you want to shout out during this time?
Yeah, I'd love to shout out my two other captains, Ella Puckett and Katie Mann. They've been playing in the forward and the midfield, and they've just been really leading our team and helping us score goals and just directing us all around.
Awesome. I love it. Well, thank you for toughing it out in the rain to be on our Athlete Spotlight this week.
Thank you. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. Manchester, go Lancers. That's our Play Chesterfield Athlete Spotlight of the week. Thanks to our friends at Play Chesterfield. We'll be back next week, of course, with another school every Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. Thank you to the Lancers. Toughing it out in the rain. We love it. Gritting it out, making some good radio happen. We'll be back with more right after this. You're listening to 910 The Fan, now at 105.1 FM.